Hello guys, you're welcome to today's analysis. In this video, we're going to analyze some swing trades, and after analyzing, we can take those trades. Weldds terminal is showing me some very great setup. If you are new to the channel, my name is David Wekulo. If you look at this is the Weldds terminal. I am the founder of this Weldds macro terminal, and the Weldds terminal is the best analytic software for retail traders currently all over the world. Okay, and not only that, I am also the founder of SignalXY, the trader authentication platform. And in today's video, I want to use the Weldds macro terminal and run analysis and give you some swing trades that you can actually take with me. Okay, and not only that, I'm not just going to give you this swing trade, I'm going to place them on SignalXY, and you can follow those trades live. If you are new to the channel, what I want you to do is quickly click on the subscribe button and be a part of the community. For those of you that have been asking that where I've been, actually I spent so much time building SignalXY. Also, we had a baby, our second child, so it was really a very busy time for me. I had to take a time off to sort out so many things, but I am back fully. Right now, we will be doing this analysis almost every week. If you come to the terminal now, let's begin the analysis from this area. You see market regime intelligence. The current regime is actually neutral. Okay, that is to tell you that the market is neither risk off or risk on. Okay, and if you have been following my analysis, you know that I do not just trade based on technicals, because I believe that the macroeconomics give you the overall direction of the market, while the technical only tells you where to buy and where to sell. Okay, so if you see the market regime, you can see that it's neutral, but it's tending slightly towards risk on, and the rating is 0.08. okay, now if it comes towards the minus, that is risk off zone, but the market is pushing towards risk on, but it's slightly in the neutral zone. Then if you come here, you look at the currency strength trend, you will see that for the past 7 days the pound pushed a little, then began to flatten. Then you are seeing Australian dollar acquiring some strength. The US dollar is also doing fine, and the New Zealand dollar. For the past few days, the Japanese yen has been cold and the Canadian dollar has been cold, while the Swiss franc and the euro have been neutral. But one area that I want you to pay attention is the currency strength. Now, this currency strength you see is not just currency strength meter. This is based on macroeconomic. The software does in-depth macroeconomic analysis and came up with this rating. If you click on each of the currency pair, you will see some of the indices that it has analyzed, and you will see what is changing. Okay, but for now, you can see that the pound is number 1, US dollar number 2, and then when you look at the weakest ones, you are seeing like Swiss franc, Japanese yen, and Canadian dollar. So if you come down, you will now see top trades recommended. The terminal not only does macroeconomic analysis, it rates the 8 most traded currencies, and not only that, it gives you trade ideas. So it is recommended that we should buy pound CHF, USD CHF, and up to 10 different currency pairs. Now, if you look at here, it will give you a score, it will give you the direction, the quality of that trade, the confidence level, and the correlation. Then when you come here, you see your exposure overlap. Now, the exposure overlap helps you to filter out trades so that you do not over leverage your portfolio. All right, so when you come to the market analysis, it just shows you the top currency, but there is an area I want us to concentrate, and after that, quickly we'll be going to the chart and then run the analysis and pick the best setup for today. If you look here, you will see optimized portfolio for trades. Now, based on everything that it has done, here you have up to 10 different currency pairs, but it has given you the best optimized portfolio. That means out of those 10 currency pairs that it has given you, you should pick these top 4. And it has arranged the top 4 in a way that the correlation is brought down, because when you trade high correlated pairs, you are over leveraging your account. For example, if you take euro US dollar and you take pound US dollar, you are over leveraging, okay, because those currency pairs are going in the same direction. When the market affects euro US dollar, it will most likely affect pound US dollar. When you come to the optimized portfolio, you see here that it recommends you should take AUD JPY, pound CHF, euro, pound, and euro US dollar. This will help you to have a 100% diversified portfolio. It will help you to hedge quality, and then exposure balance is medium. Okay, we tend to have around 10% stability, but this is 9.6, which is still good. So from what we have seen, we will look at AUD, JPY, pound, CHF, and other currency pairs. So if you come to the chart, now this is a currency pair that I've already executed at this level. But where the market is right now, you can still execute AUD, JPY with a risk reward of 3-1. Okay, so this is a very quality trade that you can take right now from what you are seeing. If you come to the analysis on the weekly time frame, what you will observe is that for a very long time, the market has just been in a range for nearly 1 month from here. So the market has not really been in a very smooth trend. Unlike what we had, you know, for those of you that have been following me, this currency pair, AUD, JPY, we have been buying from this area since April 2025. We have been buying this currency pair, and it came to this level and it has been ranging for some weeks. But if you come down to the daily time frame, you will begin to observe that although it is still ranging from here, the market goes there. If you come to the 4 hours, you will see a breakout, and that is the trade setup that I have seen this morning and I executed. So what you can see, if you use Fibonacci retracement from this top to that high, it came to the 61.8 Fibonacci level. That was exactly where I executed the trade. It is pushing massively, so you can join this trade right now. Let's go to SignalXY and post this signal. If you are not on SignalXY, I want you to join SignalXY right now, because any currency pair that we analyze, we post it there, and you can watch how the trade will perform. If you look at this place, a lot of other traders are posting their trade. Like this guy posted, he made 12% on XAU US dollar with a risk to reward of 1:5. You see what people are doing on this. This is one of the signal that I gave yesterday. So you can follow SignalXY. You have top traders to follow here. Okay, so and it is actually very free. So let's post this trade. If you click on new signal and then select AUD, JPY, let's post that signal, and so that we can follow up. AUD, JPY is the signal. I've already taken it in my live account, but let's post it here for the benefit of those people who want to follow. So the entry point, we are going to enter it by market execution. So it already gave us the current market price. So if you go back there, the stop loss, my stop loss is around 113.031, 113.031. So that is the stop loss. Then the take profit, I want a take profit, a risk to reward of at least 3. So we can take a take profit of 114.818. So you are seeing a risk to reward of 1:3.5. So if you are risking $1 on that trade, you will be aiming to make $3. If you are risking something like $5, $15. If you reach $100, you will be aiming for $300 minimum. If you reach $1,000, you should be aiming for $3,000. Before you take any of this trade, make sure you have done your own research, and I am only sharing a trade idea that I have taken. Okay, so whatever you do with the signal is totally up to you. So having typed all those things, if you want to add a note on why you are taking that trade, you can add, but just click on post. The signal has been posted successfully. If you come to SignalXY, you will see I have just posted this signal here. The take profit target is around here. The risk to reward is 1:3.5. So you can follow up this trade. If the trade perform, you can write a comment, you can say anything. Okay, so this is how it is. One good thing about SignalXY is that when we post a signal there, we cannot edit. Nobody can edit, nobody can delete. The signal is going to play out until you make that money. If it is a losing trade, you will see. If you click on my profile, this thing is helping a lot of people who have been trading to be very transparent. You see, for me, I have a win rate of 48.57%. I've been extremely busy within the period, so I was not able to concentrate fine. Okay, but if you look at the past 3 months, I've made 44%, even with all the losing trades I have had. And this current month, just around 16.31% of my portfolio. Okay, so this is AUD JPY that we took. This is GBP JPY that I already took previously. Okay, the reward to this is 4.5. Okay, then if you scroll down, you see AUD card, another one. This closed with a loss. I have had so many losing trades within this period, but even at that, you can see here that everything is transparent. You will see the drawdown risks and everything that is happening. Okay, so that is that. For other traders, you will also see how they are doing. If you look at Saklem, this is one of the great traders you have. He trades only gold. If you observe, look at the kind of return that this guy has made over the past period, and you can see all his winning trades. So SignalXY is actually a great place for you to be. Okay, it is not time for you to be posting trades on Twitter and be lying. Everything you do on SignalXY is verified by the SignalXY platform. There is no way for anybody to edit or delete. So you can join SignalXY by following the link in the description of this video or in the pinned comment. If you click the pinned comment, you will see a place where you can click to sign up to SignalXY. And if you want to use the Weldds macro terminal, the link is also in the bio. So we have said that. Okay, so if we quickly go back to the terminal, you will see what we have next. Okay, going back to the terminal, I told you there are about 4 currency pairs that we are supposed to analyze. If you look at GBP CHF, let's go and look at GBP CHF. GBP CHF. This is another trade idea that you can take. Okay, for GBP CHF, it's actually a buy. And from the 4-hour time frame, you can see that the market is actually pushing. Okay, from this level up to that point, we already executed the trade here. Okay, this is one of the trades that is running in my account on SignalXY, and you can see it pushing forward. But let's do a further analysis on this. What you can observe on the weekly time frame is that this currency has been pushing down for some time. The monthly time frame, let's look at what's happening. For so many months, this currency has been pushing. So it broke out of this place, retest. From the monthly perspective, it doesn't look like a buy actually. But the bias we are following is based on macroeconomic. Okay, so if you look at what the terminal is showing you there, for GBP CHF, you should actually look for a buy, and it gave you some reasons and weight. Okay, so now if you come to the 4-hour time frame, you can actually execute this trade, and then make sure you aim for a risk to reward of around a minimum of 2. Okay, I always encourage people, if you are taking any currency pair, your risk to reward should be around 2 minimum. So if you were already on this trade, maybe your stop loss is here, okay, around this area, because you should actually be out before anything. So this currency has already gone a little bit far, okay, and it is not a good time for you to join. Then you can look at Euro New Zealand dollar. Euro New Zealand dollar is also a great signal. Okay, we already started from here. You can see this thing. Okay, and it's a good time for you to still join, because this was the first area of entry. And if I can extend this for you to see, there is a counter trend line here which it has broken and retested. Okay, so what you can actually do is this. You can actually take this trade from here, keep your stop loss there, and then maybe you can aim for this top, and that still gives you a risk to reward of 3.96 on Euro New Zealand dollar. You can drop a comment. Okay, I'm going to be posting this one on SignalXY as well. Let's post that on SignalXY so that we can all follow it up. Any signal we share here, you will see it. So let's look for Euro New Zealand dollar. Okay, so that is the entry point. We'll take this stop loss as 1.9662, and then your take profit level 2.0286. Okay, so that's a risk to reward of 1:3. Okay, and then you click post. Successful. It has posted Euro New Zealand dollar. So this is Euro New Zealand dollar that's already been posted with a risk to reward of 1:3.28. Okay, so that is a very great signal that you can follow up. So it's everything is transparent on what we are doing here. We run portfolio management. We manage people's trading account. If you have an account size that is from $1,000 and above, if you have $1,000, $5,000, $10,000, $20,000, or even $100,000, any amount, and you want a competent organization that can manage that account for you, you can fund with any broker of your choice. You only give us access to the account for us to manage, and then we share in the profit. There are terms and conditions attached. If you want to do that, check the description of the video or the pinned comment. You will see a link to chat us on WhatsApp. You can actually, if you're on SignalXY, you can send me a direct message, okay? Go to my profile and send me a direct message on SignalXY, or just click on the pinned comment and send us a WhatsApp message, and we will be glad to go into business with you. Make sure if you are contacting us, contact us from the pinned comment, the description of the video, on or my personal account on SignalXY. These are my official platforms that you can use to reach us. It has been a great time. I want you to come back to the channel. I'll be doing more analysis like this because I am fully back to trading. It has been a great time. If you want to learn how to build trading bots with ChatGPT, this video right here is going to be a great one for you. Watch it right here.